5 minutes to qualify.
Are we live? All right. Oh, Nation, you ought to see that lap.
What's that?
I think I put her on the preliminary poll.
I was watching.
And the race is going to go on. 119, Austin Wagner under battle from the 70 car, Burt Wilson. Burt Wilson's going to nose ahead. Oh my goodness, what a pass right there. Rise of the dead. The love, the hate, the sex, the truth, the jealousies that make us fools. Wake up this time. The choice, the chance, the life to lose. Our legacy is ours to choose. We're coming to the white flag this time. Will they make it to the start-finish line all the way around the triangle here? They're there. We're 2 by 2 on the last lap. But there's a 0-0, an 18 car, 1 car, 31 car, and they're wrecking in the front. For the lead, here's the race right here. Nick Gardner, Richard Holland, Ryan Daniels. Ryan W. Daniels, the 0-0 car, crossing the start-finish line, winning the opener here.
Whoops. Well, I need to do that. I need to fix that, guys. All right, so I'm... There we go. Okay. That doesn't need to be on there. Welcome, everybody, to WFO Racing League Twisted Tuesday ARCA series. This is by CheckerWon Manufacturing. Check them out. New sponsor for the league, Season 8. Been much looking forward to this. And we're live on YouTube. We had Vernon Nation in the booth earlier. I don't know where they went. But we're at Homestead, Miami Motor Speedway. It's going to be a late evening race. Cloudy skies. As you can see the track, the overshot view of this 1.5 mile speedway. Progressive banking. This track's seen a number of configurations over the years. A lot of changes here in the last 2 years. That progressive banking actually getting really steep out of the exit of 4 and 2. So these guys are probably going to run up near the wall later on in the runs. You're not going to see a lot of passing, but early on, if we get a lot of cautions, you're going to see guys try to make ground, whether it be taking 2 tires, going into turn 1 on the bottom of the track, trying to take 2 or 3 cars with them. It's going to be interesting to see how far these guys want to push it. Now, I've noticed over the years of iRacing, this ARCA car has gotten a lot of attention with the damage model and the tire model and a lot of things adapting it, so it is a little more racy compared to the truck series. So I might be completely wrong. We might see some guys make some passes late in the run. If you can save your tires and take care of your stuff, there's no reason why that wouldn't work. So I'm trying to get my YouTube chat up here. Nation01, Bender, I see you in the chat. Good to see you guys. 11 people watching right now. WFO live to you anywhere in the world, except in Finland. I wonder if we ever got that removed. That was a good strike. Nation01 has to go to work in the morning. So he's getting a shower right now. Vern Bradley's down there in the pre-race meeting. Everybody's getting their orientation ready to go. So here's your starting lineup. Vern Bradley's going to put it down with a 33.505. He's going to start on the pole tonight. His outside will be Richard Holland in the 31. So a couple of the HJRM guys, I don't know if Vern is officially a member of that team or not. Third place would be Garrett Robinson, Georgia boy. Ran a 33.557, so there's only 0.05 of a second separating the pole sitter. Barely pulled it off there. Then Cody Williams will be to his outside in the 4. 67 of Andrew Williams. Fan favorite of Hal Amy starting in 6th to his outside. Pennsylvania guy. He's only about 2 seconds or 0.2 of a second off of these leaders, so it's good to see a hard lap from him. Interested to see how Hal Amy's season will be this year. He had a tough one last year. Another guy that had a lot of tough luck, Jeff Martin, is going to start 7th. The 14, I'm assuming Tito's vodka car. And Rick Fagone. Fagonde. He's going to be in 8th place tonight in the 10 car. Tyler Booth, 9th place with Wesley Whitfield, rounding out your top 10. I'm not familiar with that name, Tyler Booth, but I'm sure we're going to get acquainted with it. Artie Peterson, the 1 car in 11th. Brennan Winning in 12th. Kyle Milliken in 13th with Matt Egan on his outside. Matt's having some pain. Got word from somebody that he was in an accident or his foot's hurt. Something's going on. So he might not make the full race. He might end up here in the booth or up in the admin booth taking care of business on the track. Then Glenn Jamieson in the 63 starting 15th with Burt Wilson rounding out your field. 16 cars tonight. Everybody's filing in, getting to their proper channels. See if we can get a pre-race interview with somebody. Pull Cody Williams up here. Cody Williams, it's Bradley Cooper up in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
I got a copy. What's going on, brother?
Well, we were just talking about how many passes are going to happen early on. Do you feel like you guys are going to play follow the leader late in the run?
I'm not sure, man. You know, on the I think early on these cold tires, it's pretty slick. You know, you're going to be a little loose off before. Hopefully, everybody's going to take their time and just kind of fall in line and see where we go. It's going to be an interesting race, especially usually we run these races at night, and it being during the day, man, it's a big difference in the way the car handles.
Yeah, the track looks greasy. It's a little overcast out there. It might bail you out a little bit, but the humidity's high. You guys new to the team, essentially. This will be your first full season with the HJRM guys. You got a game plan, or are you just kind of going to hang back for a little bit?
Just kind of try to fall in line here and see what we can do. You know, I've been working pretty hard in the off season with Richard, just kind of trying to learn to save tires and be good on the long runs. And hopefully, I feel like the team's going to be really strong this year, man. It's just, you know, getting through these first few races, you know, everybody wants to be Dale Earnhardt and show off on these first couple races, but we'll see how it goes, man.
Right on. Right on. Well, good luck to you. I'll try to put you back down on your channel. Good talking to you.
All right, bro. Appreciate it.
Yep. So that was Cody Williams. Number 4, he's going to start 4th tonight. Looking good out there on the track right now. We're one to green, counting it down, about 5 minutes. And I don't know if you guys are aware or not, but I'm going to do a shameless plug. I do this daily. Been doing this for quite some time now. I'm a year into Twitch. I've been streaming and helping Vern for 2 seasons now with the broadcast. Took over full force on OBS, running the overlays and everything last season. So I encourage you to critique it, but at the same time, I'm new, so patience. I'm going to do my best, whatever it takes. We'll get through it together. So we're live right now. Gonna try to put it back down on the different camera here. Some of these guys found themselves a little off pace. If you can see a 34-second lap time by Kyle Milligan, Matt Egan. A little bit of struggle for them guys. Hopefully they turn it around. I'm looking around here, seeing if there's anybody else. Might have another pre-race interview. All right. I got somebody in mind right here. Corey Cook, 61. You got a copy?
I sure do.
All right, man. We're looking at this track right now. It's late evening. Looking a little greasy. What's the game plan for the first stint here?
Well, my experience with this track, because I just got here, I haven't had any time to get any practice in. But my experience is you want to save tires in the first half of the run, because this track it's pretty much like Darlington. It eats away at tires. You go too hard in the first half, you're going to be hating yourself in the second half for it.
We saw you guys running up near the wall a lot, especially the trucks. Is the car a little more racy off of the corners, or does it want to step out?
I think it's actually a much more preferred line up there. Car is much more stable because you get straightened out a lot sooner. That way you can put down more power.
Right. It's got good drive off, and I prefer this car. The ARCA car has gotten a lot of attention with we were talking about the damage model, tire model, and the thing just has more horsepower, so I think it's more fun to drive anyway.
Oh, it's definitely a blast to drive. I think it will always be a blast to drive. I just wish we could bump draft with them again.
Yeah, well, they kind of take some flight when you do that. I don't recommend it.
Oh, you just get a little bit of aviation practice, that's all.
Right. Well, Corey, it was good talking to you, man. We're just getting a couple pre-race interviews in, and I'll try to get you back down there in your channel.
I'll take care of it. You go and get your next guy.
Right on. I got him. I sent him. Full send. That's Corey Cook, the 61. He's going to start in... I lost track of him. Come on, Corey. You put a lap down? I know you're in this grid somewhere. The lap from Corey. All right. So, as I was mentioning before, I do this a lot lately. It's kind of a passion of mine, streaming in general. So I'm going to do a shameless plug real quick with a promotional video that I put together. And I'm going to go grab a beer, and then we're going to get racing. So enjoy, guys. Knock, knock, motherfucker.
What the fuck, bro?
What? No ball cam. Off my car. Off my car. Thank you. Wow. How is this maintaining 6 viewers? This is the worst fucking Call of Duty. Like, there's millions of other people playing this game. So much better than me. Yeah, if you weren't babysitting me. Alright, well, get out of your... Make a wish, kid. Just kick for an activity. Wow. Wow. Wow.
There's only one? There should be two. Right there.
There he is.
Oh, there's another one. One more. He doesn't go through that one.
All right, transition back. We're here. We're live. We're starting to grid now. These guys are starting to take the field here. I have no sound, and I don't know why. Something is broken, for sure.
What don't you have sound on?
Don't have sound on my iRacing for some reason.
Go and reset your sound settings to your headset on iRacing.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's good to know. It was working.
Mine
just a
does
second
it
ago,
after
too.
updates. Mine will do it after updates even.
Oh.
But if we're on the
Okay.
stream, hello everybody. I'm Vern, of course. Most of you know me, and I'm the guy sitting on the pole.
Shameless plug.
That was a shameless plug, wasn't it, Nation?
It was.
I can't believe it. I haven't been in the car in probably since last season.
Is this a new season yet? Or
Yeah, this is
on
the first race of season 8.
I didn't know if it was a fun race or not.
Nope, this one's points.
All right,
Points
there
will
we go.
count. Did you get sound back, Coop?
I got sound back.
Awesome, awesome.
So we took you through the grid. We're going to get back up here to the pole center. Vern Bradley is outside. Richard Holland going to lead him off. Had a couple pre-race interviews. Looking forward to this, guys. And Cody Williams up here, Corey Cook. We're talking about the track, the preferred line. We're about to find out what that preferred line is on lap 1 right here. Country Time Lemonade. Looking good. Haven't seen it in a while, Vern. Keeping her clean, buddy.
She's awful loose. I'm just going to take it easy here.
Green flag.
And the green flag is out. Vern Bradley takes him down with the loud pedal. Down the front straightaway. Richard Holland's going to hang with him on the outside. Behind them, Garrett Robinson's looking to the inside of Richard Holland already. There's Garrett Robinson in the 97. Oh, we got a spinner down on the apron. That's it. He's trying to get it back under control. Another car loose with Michael Benson back there. Cluster of cars coming off of 4. Looks like Artie Peterson, Lynn Jamison back there in the mix. Matt Egan taking him 3 wide just in front of him. Kyle Milligan. Oh, we got a little touch there. Brendan Whitting. Slide a couple of days off the O2 there a little bit. I know it's loud, guys. I'm going to have to adjust my sound settings just a little bit to make sure it doesn't overwhelm the microphone. Tough racing back here. See the 10 car Rick Fagone. Kind of got a gap between him. Wesley Whitfield, we got a car spinning. It looks like, oh, Brandon Winning hard in the outside wall. Another car hard into him. The 026 of Mike Buchanan got the worst of that. I'm going to take you back on an instant replay screen here, if it works correctly.
I can't remember if we have to use the access road here. I don't think so either. I'm pretty sure I did it right there. I followed the one car. Speaking of the one car, we want to thank Artie Peterson and the CheckerWon Manufacturing, CheckerWon Motorsports for coming on board this season as a series sponsor for the CheckerWon ARCA series. And that is a real life operation right there, CheckerWon Manufacturing. I know they build some pretty awesome race car parts, and I'm pretty sure there's some guys up there in the Northeast and probably all over the country at Legend Cars that are running some of their equipment. No. We're going to be stacking up on the parts, huh, Coop? We do have one fast repair in this series tonight. There you go. Nation, where are you at?
I left. I had things to do. Not fully. No. That's the way I like it. Or gooder. Okay. You're the one that said we're good. Okay.
It's the bestest. They're leading. We had probably, I don't know, 6, 7 cars stay out. No, not 7. Probably 5 cars stay out. And I think Artie might be on 2, and I'm probably the first one on 4.
Green, green, green.
31's in second. Sorry, Garrett.
No, you're all good.
I turned down on him. I didn't realize where he was. I was reacting to something that happened in front of me. I think fastest car on the track right now is that 97 at Get It Robinson.
All over the back bumper, that 114 on the entry. We got a car on the wall again. Oh, looks like 26 is getting loose on the apron. Trying to use that access road. Just about lost it coming off of pit road. He's going to get a black flag for that. It's an unsafe pit exit. So that's going to set him back. He's going to have to bring it back down pit road. Those fresh tires are a huge advantage. You can see how the 26 just drives it even after having grass on his wheels. So we're coming up on green flag pit stops. Aaron Bradley pulling off pit road, and the caution is out. This is interesting. 31 had not pitted yet. Let's see if we can figure out where that caution came from.
Well, that was fun burn while it lasted.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, Garrett.
Did you happen to see my right side and see if it's damaged bad or not?
It didn't look like it was.
It's like the 26 car. Keaton tripped. He's already kind of stapled his feet right now to the floor. It's gonna be hard to go somewhere. He had a black flag. Now he's brought out the caution, so he won't be able to serve that penalty. So what is the track doing, guys? Is it pretty greasy?
I'd say so.
Yeah. Looks like fresh out. These guys are struggling to keep it under them. Even on the access road coming out of pit road, it looks like it's a struggle. So this caution really benefited the 31 with that time, and Cody Williams, I think, stayed out as well. Good stops for these three right here. You see the 31, 97, and 4 all got into their stalls about the same time.
I have no optionals. I don't guess it's too bad.
Well, iRacing gave me a black flag for passing a pace car after it told me to. It told me to pass it, then it black flagged me for it.
That happens a lot on these tracks with access roads. Things get jumbled up. Timing of scoring, pitting.
Man,
We had a lot of issues with that.
Where's Matt? Garrett, can you clear it?
I don't think I have
Thanks.
admin.
Thank you, Matt. It literally told me to pass the pace car.
So Nation 01, I thought you were going to be racing this season. What's going on? You must be suiting up. He's getting ready to be a backup driver. for whoever needs it. He wants to go fast. .42, Kyle Milligan. Looks like he might have got the bad end of the deal with this caution timing. He will get his lap back here. Corey Cook, Michael McCauley. These cars got caught a lap down because of that timing on the caution. They had pitted early, and that leader stayed out. So the beneficiary of this caution, the 31, the 4, the 97, the 10, is your top 4 right now. Caution number 2, Keaton Tripp. Looks like he's got it repaired. We're doubled up. There's a car sneaking his way into the top 5 now. Hal Amy, that 3. Got all the HJRM cars up towards the front. Lights are out on the pace car. We're getting ready to go green again. Pace car is off.
Green flag.
There goes Richard Holland. Didn't get very much of a jump on that 4 car, but he's going to lead him off into 1. Right to the bottom. And there it is, getting loose. You can see some of these guys already stepping out. Wide angle here. See these guys all the way to the bottom of the track. Lynn Jameson way up there next to the wall. Lap 41 at 125. These guys are moving. Oh, we got a little contact there in front. We got the, looks like the 81 car. Michael
Man,
McCauley
I
in
don't know
the
how
middle
them
of
guys saved it, but they did.
that.
It looked like bumper tag, but with doors.
That'll spread this field out really quickly now. Everybody's kind of figured out their position. Somebody's running away with it right now. Let's get back up towards the front. There's Garrett Robinson in the lead. GRM about half a second ahead. Fastest car on the track earlier in that stint. He's showing it now. There's a lap lead for Garrett. '97 car worked a lot in the off season. Good to see him leading some laps here. So we're approaching halfway. There's another 10th on second place. Like the 31's getting into 1 and 2 a little bit better. Back there to Cody Williams. He's running third right now. We got cars in the wall back there. 114. Looks like he's hard in the outside wall. 91 involved. See if we can go back and see what happened. Oh, 42, 114. Oh, the 14 also involved in that. Go back one more time. Looked like the 42 was trying to stick his nose in there. Got into the 114 and sent him up into the 07. No caution. And there is a caution. There is a yellow now. See if we can figure out what happened on the track here. We'll take you guys to an instant replay.
Laverne,
Yes, sir.
think we had enough laps on the tires to fit?
I don't know. I'm just trying to calm down after that. Senseless this early to do that. But yeah, Garrett, I think so, and I got to pick because I got to.
That nifty replay screen that you guys have been enjoying. You're just about to go green. 97 sees that pace car pulling off.
Green flag,
Green flag is out. 97 held him right to the green. Good start for him. You're gonna lead him down into 1, taking that outside preferred line. Dipping it down to the bottom. 22 all the way to the bottom to pass the 31 there. There's a hungry car right now. Was struggling earlier. Doesn't look like he's struggling anymore. Austin Wagner in the wall. A little bit too much momentum going into that corner. We're gonna have to back that up a little bit. See if we can see that right side, if he's got any damage on it. He is going to lose some ground. The 31 and the 4 are starting to look to the inside. 22 almost loses it. I don't know how he kept it under him right there. When he lost a lot of speed. You're going to watch the 31 pull away. Austin's struggling bad with this track tonight. Hell of a run off the corner there, looking to the inside of the 4. You can see him putting some wheel into that thing. Back end's just kicking back and forth. The gyro camera, this will show you if he's starting to fight it off in the corner. You can see it wagging back and forth a little bit. Also looks like his internet's kind of not cooperating with him either. See him running in 3rd position still, but that 31's starting to chase down that 4 or 97. Let's go up here with him. He's got clean air in front of him. Garrett Robinson is going to lead another lap here. CheckerWon Manufacturing, we'd like to thank you for sponsoring this league. Everybody at WFO, very thankful. Great group of guys to race with. It's been a great season opener so far. Lap 55 of 125. Garrett Robinson's leading it. I know he's loving this right now. Back here, oh, we got a car wrecking the 70. Somehow there's no caution, the 1 car involved. I'm gonna go back and look at that again. Looks like the 70 was getting by. 1 car off the wall into the 70. Bert Wilson. Tough break for him. He was making up some ground. The 1 car's got a lot of left front damage from that. Still your leader right now. Half a second ahead of Richard Holland. Garrett Robinson is putting it down out there. Holland's kind of found a weakness in that line. You can see the run off of the corner. We were talking about it earlier. You can get a run off the straightaway, but he's going to have to learn that bottom line or he's going to lose more ground. There's another 10th for the 31. Cody Williams is starting to fade a little bit. Back in 3rd position. About 2.5 seconds to the leader here. Rick Pagone's got him just in front of him. Worked his way back up into the top 5. There he is right there, Vern Bradley. Somehow It's always a tide away for him. Happens all at once. See if he can work his way back up to that leader. .31 car. Going on board with him here. .4 of a second now. You can see that lead starting to dwindle away a little bit. The 97 starting to run that bottom a little bit tighter. We're going to see these tires fade out here in about 5 laps. It's going to be interesting to see who's saved longer. Nice run from Garrett off that corner. Picked up a 10th on the leader. Cody Williams is fading fast. I think we're about to have a pass here. There's a 114 getting around Rick Fagone. Ricky's just kind of keeping it quiet tonight. In and out of the top 5 a few times. Not being too restless yet. Still got a lot of racing to do. That 4 car is going to have his hands full in just a minute. .114 of Vern Bradley. Has caught the 4 car. Still up here at the lead, about 0.3 of a second. Doesn't look like it's changed too much. Garrett's able to hold on, just saving the right amount of tires right now, maintaining that gap. That's what you want to do. Very respectable. Seeing somebody lead the race over Richard Holland at this track. He loves this track. It's his favorite one. And Garrett's showing him how to get around the place right now. We're just shy of halfway. Garrett's a little loose coming off that exit there. You see, stepped out on the outside. Didn't lose too much ground, but he probably doesn't want to exit that corner the same way twice. Halfway through the race now. These guys are coming up on green flag pit stops again. There's another 100th or 2 of a second. Let's go back on board with that 31. You guys can see the difference in the line here. Right at the bottom. Vern Bradley did make a pass finally on that 4 car. Cody Williams is fading a little bit. This track rubbered up. Changed the way the line's running. Let's go aboard with the 3 car. See, he's not too far off of these guys. This is Hal Amy. .42 car in the wall, so going to give another position to Hal. Worked his way up to the top 10. Now he's running in 8th position. Like he might get another spot here. You got Keaton Tripp up there in the wall. That'll be for 7th if Hal can catch him. Well, that's Austin Wagner actually in that 22. Al just gave him a lot of a break there. Al's going to try to get by him. Got to go to the inside. 22 in the wall again. He's going to keep it up there. There's another spot for the 3. Put him in P7. Let's get back up here towards the front. About the same maintenance of that gap right now. Richard Holland's narrowed it down to 0.2 of a second, but Garrett's just putting it on him. Thirty-one knows where he wants to be. Garrett's going to prevent him from doing that. It's good to see this 97 leading all these laps. Putting it down out there. These guys are in another time zone. 2.5 seconds back to Vern Bradley in 3rd place. Vern is starting to catch these boys a little bit. And then back there, seeing 4th position. 4 car. Cody Williams. We got a car just scraped the wall. I think that was the 97. Not a lot of room to be had there. See if we can rewind and look at this pass going into the corner. 97 into the wall. Just trimmed it. That's the mistake right there that cost you a position. The most important one right there. But 97's looking back to the lead. Coming off of 2. Boys are getting racy up here. Vern Bradley's starting to catch him. Garrett's going to go get it. He's got it back. Momentum off of 4. 31-97 side by side. Garrett's going to lead another one as we go into 1. Little bit of a pinch on that entry. 31's going to have to change his exit up a little bit. 97's going to use that to his advantage. Cut him a little bit short on that entry. Man, is it going to be tough to maintain that outside on this entrance here. I don't think he's going to be able to do that. You can see the 31 start to drive away. 55 laps to go. We do have some green flag pit stops coming up. But your new leader, Richard Holland, 31. 1.5 seconds back now, so that's another 0.4 of a second off of this lead. Vern Bradley is coming. Looking back, Cody Williams starting to gain that momentum back up. Nurse those tires back to health. We got a race on our hands still. There he is, still sitting in 7th position. Corey Cook in front of him. Now Amy's all over the back bumper of that 61. Awesome racing tonight. Good to see a long green flag run. How Amy putting on a clinic here. Picking up the most spots tonight. Still got his work cut out for him. It sounds like we had another car on the wall. There's Hal looking to the inside. Corey's all the way on the bottom of the track, and I think that's hurting him. He needs to move that up a groove here. He's trying to use that apron to get that car to turn, but I think he's scrubbing his speed off doing that. Back up here and look at the lead. Richard Holland about 0.5 second ahead now. Starting to pull away from these boys. There's Burt Wilson. They got a shitty end of a deal there on that wreck. A little contact with the outside wall. Looks like he's got it repaired. Nice looking paint job. I like that paint scheme. Good looking ARCA car. Michael McCauley. On a quiet night tonight, sitting in 14th position. We have some cars hitting pit road now. Tyler Booth, Artie Peterson. It's like Mike Buchanan, Matt Egan's in pit road. Some of these cars are out. That car's just now coming off pit road. Austin Wagner. Interested to see Michael Benson starting to come out of pit road. He's outside the wall there, just scraping it. Wesley Whitfield getting his car back up. Gonna take her down pit road. 67 cut down. Late entry for him. It's Andrew Williams. Fast Sprint Studio Chevy. Southeast Motorsports. Speaking of Southeast Motorsports, let's find that 14 car. Looks like he's on pit road as well. Jeff Martin. Diana's noticing we have all the cars in the top 10 now. HJRM. Have a dominating performance. There's an HJRM driver we haven't talked about much tonight. There comes Richard Holland down pit road. Garrett Robinson following him close. Got Vern Bradley. Cody Williams. See these boys get on and off pit road. This is your lead pack right here. There's Hal Amy. He's back at Rick Fagone pitted. They're all going to come out together. Ah, man. Richard Holland got a hell of a gap there. Nice pit road for him. Garrett Robinson not too far behind. But he did lose a little bit of ground. Remember, these tires are going to be getting cold, so you're going to see these boys kind of nursing it for the first couple of laps out. There it is right there. Hold on, driver. Garrett Robinson's got his hands full. The tires are cold. I think the tires are still cold. You can see him. He's coming loose. There it is. It's snapping out. He just about lost it. You can watch that leader pull away now. Giving it more than what she can handle early in the run. Gonna have to back it down a little bit. It's gonna give him about a second and a half lost there. Garrett's gonna have to back it up and let it come to him. Get these tires warmed up. Richard Holland pulling away. 114 of Vern Bradley now. He sees what he wants to be. He's had to do a lot of work tonight. And touch that outside wall a little bit. Knock the toe back in. You see Garrett starting to move up the track. He's got the tires heated up now. But he just made himself a lot more work than needed to be. Had about a 0.3 of a second coming off pit road. Now it's about a second. So he's going to have to use those tires up to catch that 31. Good to be back, guys. Really missed this. I know my wife hates it. This is one of my off nights from streaming, but dedicating my time on Tuesdays now for this season. It's one of the things that I enjoy, being able to broadcast a race, interact with some people. It's not too often I get out, go to work, come home. So this is a highlight for me. And I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I enjoy bringing it to you. 41 laps to go. Homestead season opener, ARCA series, CheckerWon Manufacturing. WFO live. I'm going to grab a quick beer and I'll be back to wrap this thing up. I think we can go green from here on out. I think we can make it without any pit stops. It'll be interesting to see if anyone has to pit. All right, I'm back. Web-based software, iRacing, bringing this race to you. It's been in development for well over, I would say, it's coming up on 14, 15 years now when the beta was released. Motorsports from all different types, rallycross, IndyCar, and especially NASCAR. You're welcome, Diana. Thank you for being here, watching this, listening to me talk. You guys know I love to talk. 38 laps to go. Garrett Robinson's got it down to 0.8 of a second, but he's got his hands full. Vernon Bradley is right on the bumper. I don't know if anyone has anything for this 31. This is the closest battle on the track right now. Rick Fagone back there in, looks like 4th position. We got a almost 3 wide coming off of turn 4. Artie Peterson, Brandon Winning. I think it's the 07 of Wesley Whitfield. I do like that flat black paint scheme on that 84 car. It's like Wesley Whitfield struggling here. He got a little loose coming off of 2. Give a position to Brandon Winnick now. $36 laps to go. These guys are struggling. It looks like they're tight on entry and really loose off. One car got into the wall here. Tight battle. These guys are going back and forth. They're about to go a lap down if they don't get it together here. Richard Holland's not that far behind them. And you see the 114 starting to work on the back end of the 97. Close battle here for second.
What the fuck are we doing?
Broadcasting
Oh,
WFO.
my bad. Huh?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm at work.
You're at work.
Yep.
How is it?
Not too bad.
Not too bad?
Nope.
Sounds like you just popped open a beer.
I did pop open a beer, Mr. Bojangles.
So you pop open a beer. Where do you work? Are they
I work at a
hiring?
hotel. I work a night shift at a hotel. What the fuck else am I supposed to do?
I don't know, but it sounds like my kind of gig.
Hell yeah.
Sit there and drink beer.
Yep.
Hell yeah, dream job.
Well, the pay sucks.
So the aliens brought you back, Nation.
Yeah, they brought me back. Cocksuckers.
Got 33 laps to go in here, Nation. It's down to the wire. Richard Holland was able to take the lead away from Garrett Robinson. Garrett made a big mistake and got into the outside wall, and then made a second group of mistakes when they exited pit road. Got really loose off of 4, lost a ton of ground. About 0.4 of a second from Garrett to Richard Holland. Vern Bradley looks like he's scrubbing some speed now. Richard Holland's going to have some lap traffic in front of him. He's going to have to navigate. He's getting by Artie Peterson and Michael McCauley as well. You should just take the iRacing rig and set it up at the hotel, Nation. Go into work early. They'll think you're like star employee.
I don't think they'd see it that way.
Garrett Robinson's really trying to use this lap traffic to his advantage, but these three are right on top of each other. Richard Holland going to navigate by Brandon Winning now. Slap traffic's really throwing a wrench in it for Richard. He had a hell of a lead. Now Garrett Robinson less than a tenth behind him and looking for more. It's getting interesting. 30 laps to go. You're not seeing these guys run the high line like you were at the start of the race either, Nation.
I can't see shit. I'm on my phone.
Open it up in Discord. It should broadcast the screen.
Hang on.
It should show up in OBS.
Oh yeah, look at that.
There you go. Looking at it live now.
Well, some of them a bit.
That's the top three right there, Nation. Richard Holland, Garrett Robinson, Vern Bradley. 1, 2, 3 right on top of each other with 28 to go. Richard had a good lead, and then this lap traffic really squished this field together. I'm interested to see who's in fourth place. I think it's Rick Fagone, but I'm not for sure. Enrique. Might be the 4 car. I'm not sure. Let's look. Cody Williams is in fourth place with Rick Fagone in fifth. Let's go back here and see if we can find Hal Amy. I think Hal's running in 6th or 7th right now, so HRM's having a really strong show tonight. Hal looks like he's struggled a little bit off of turn 4 there, but yeah, he's running in the 7th position. Now 6th. It looks like we have some green flag pit stops. 42 coming down pit road. I wasn't sure if these guys were going to make it to the end or not. Looks like they're going to split the run. Holy shit. Vern Bradley just got around the 97 Garrett Robinson. He's looking for more. Right on the back bumper of the 31. 97 all the way to the bottom of the track. These boys come down pit road. You know they're going to be right on top of each other, Nation.
Yeah, they are.
No mistakes. This is the last stop. You got to do it right. Can't rely on a caution to bail you out. We saw that happen to Garrett earlier. He scrubbed off his speed, lost a lot of ground. I think this would be a different scenario.
Why didn't you tell me you could do this shit early?
What? This?
Just watch it live instead of going to fucking YouTube.
I did tell you.
You
said
tell me.
Dude, you've been able to do this the whole time.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I don't know why you guys never did it. This is a lot nicer.
That's why.
This is a lot nicer, isn't it? You can actually see what's going on when it happens.
Yeah, no shit. That fucking YouTube sucks.
Yeah. So there you go. Learn something new every day, Nation. I didn't realize you had a new job. It's only been a year.
About 2 months.
I've seen you in the stream a couple times in the off season, but haven't really chatted much. I tend to go reclusive there through the summertime, and then I just reappear like a monarch out of nowhere.
Well, I don't like people anyway, so.
Good, good. I don't like me either. 24 laps to go. It looks like the 114's getting on pit road. He struggled a little bit with that entry. Might have locked it up. Let's rewind that.
Look at you go with the little rewind stuff.
You like that? Oh man, he just about ate that wall. So Vern's gonna lose a little bit of time to that. Hopefully it doesn't come back to haunt him. It looks like a couple tenths on the track right there. There's Hal Amy coming off of pit road. So I think these guys are gonna follow suit this time by. Bring it down pit road. Richard Holland's going on by. I know Garrett Robinson's gonna pit. There he is right there. So we have 3 different stints on 3 different drivers in the top 3. This is interesting, Nation. It's a good season opener.
I'm still watching all your little camera tricks because we don't do that.
You ain't got no camera tricks?
No, we don't have camera tricks.
This sim racing apps is a pretty handy little tool. I watched some tutorials. I also got some hotkeys I can cycle cameras through.
Is it on your phone?
No, this is all on the triple screens.
Okay.
Different camera selection tool over to the right side, and then I've got my OBS over here that you're watching live, and then center screen with overlays. Man, Garrett is just struggling. You can hear the lift out of that throttle.
Well, if anybody's cussing me out on YouTube, I can't see it, so.
Okay. Just a few people mentioning how the aliens brought you back. A couple people asking where Hal's at right now, asking if you knew. Hal was up in the top 10. He was running 7th position. He looks like he stayed out a little bit longer than these guys. When we cycle through, I think he'll be back up where he was. Provided I don't know if he's pitted yet or not. I'm not for certain on that. Cody Williams stayed out the longest. Looks like Cody came down pit road finally. Did he take 2 tires, Nation? Let's go back and watch that.
No.
Was that 4 tire stop?
Would be foolish.
Oh, buddy, I think he did. I think he took 2.
I don't know if I would have done that.
Let's go on board with him here. Let's see which sides of this car go up and down. I think only one side's going to go up. So we got right sides. He's got it revved up like he's ready to go. There,
No.
yep.
Oh, I'll be damned. He took 2.
Right sides only. Let's see if it pays off. I don't know what's going to happen here. It doesn't look like he made up much time. He's still running in 4th position. Unless he got a penalty or something we didn't know about, and he's just trying to salvage what's left now.
Well, that was a pretty fast penalty if he got one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the 4. That might have been a reason for it. I don't know for sure. But we're going to get up here up front because we got the 114 car leading them away. 18 laps to go. 2.5 lead. Hell of a pit stop for Vern. It looked like he cut as much time as he possibly could to come in pits. Almost ate the wall for it. .5 to Garrett Robinson. Richard Holland behind him. Holland's not going to let it go easy. He's going to try to get by this 97 to chase him down, but that's going to be hard to do. Especially this late, you're not going to give much room. He's got to the door here. See if he can get a good entry. There it is. He got the pass. Now he's got to go chase down the 114. So Richard Holland in P2. Al Amy's back up in that top 10. There he is, 8th position. Solid night for him tonight. I'm glad to see the season turn around for him. He had a rough one last year.
Are we doing driver of the day tonight?
I haven't seen any votes for it yet.
Put my vote in for 3 since I can't type it.
Okay. Nation's voting for the number 3. I got you, Nation. 15 laps to go. And it's about a second gap between Richard Holland and Vern Bradley. There's Vern Bradley going into 1 right now. Never heard of him?
Never heard of him.
Well, he's about to get rookie's honors here. If you've never heard of him, that means he's never raced here before.
No,
Holland's
not that I
hungry,
know
though.
of.
Holland is very hungry. You can see him chasing him down. 7/10 of a second now. "13 laps to go. It's time to put it all out there." A caution would totally mess this all up for guys. You throw Mix back in there with some guys on the short stint. I'd like to see it finish out green, see what happens here. There's another 1/10 of a second. Richard Holland is coming. 12 laps to go. We're counting it down, Nation.
Count down faster.
It's getting close, buddy. I'm really interested to see what happens between these two drivers right here. And then you got Garrett Robinson. Don't count him out yet because he's still making up ground as well. And if these boys get to racing with 10 to go, which I think is going to be the case, Garrett can make up some ground. We could have a 3. Oh, the 114 in the wall. And the 31 is going to pass him. And it's like, wow. I can't believe that happened.
That did happen. I saw it.
That did happen.
That's the thing.
Curse to the camera. Sucked him right up into the wall.
Whoever that Vern Bradley character is you were talking about.
You know he's not happy about that, but Richard Holland taking the lead. 11 laps to go, and Richard's got nothing but clean air in front of him.
Yeah, Richard Holland in the lead. This is my surprise face.
Yeah. At Homestead, I'm not surprised at all. I would have thought he would have led more laps tonight. Garrett Robinson actually led the majority of this race, and he was putting on a good show. It was refreshing to see because usually Holland leads it all.
On a positive note, I got dressed all by myself today.
Good job, Nation. Proud of you.
Well, I'm kind of proud of myself.
Did you tuck your shirt in and everything?
Well, no. I mean, baby steps. Come on.
Okay, fair enough. I'm just happy you're wearing pants tonight.
Oh,
Sure.
wait, what?
Sure, the hotel would really enjoy it if you wore pants.
You would think.
Maybe that's why you're night shift.
Oh, I think there is a damn good reason why I'm night shift. I don't like people.
Working at the hotel, doesn't like people. 9 laps to go. Richard Holland, 0.5 of a second. Garrett Robinson might catch Vern Bradley, but I don't think anyone's got anything for this 31. If we go green here on out, I think it's over.
That's a really good possibility.
A bit of smoke in front of that 31. Looks like we're getting some debris on the racetrack.
I could throw a beer can out there in front of it if you want.
Yeah. Just cut that right front tire.
Heck yeah, we just whipped one out there.
Richard Holland, first position when it counted. Vern Bradley unfortunately hit the wall there with about 12 to go. Trying to salvage it. Not a bad show for him tonight. Hasn't been in the car quite some time. And there's the guy.
What he said earlier.
6 months. That's a hell of an off season.
That's a fuck yeah, it is.
6 months is an eternity when it comes to doing this, and especially with all the updates and the builds and the changes they make. You come back and it's not even the same. There's Garrett Robinson.
He got the pole.
He did start on the pole tonight. And there's the guy that's led the most laps tonight as well. It's the 97. We're going to go back to 4th position. I think this is correct. It's either this guy or the 10. I'm not sure which. Let me get back to my scoring here.
You can see the scoring at the top is too goddamn tiny.
It's Rick Fagone, Corey Cook. Rick Fagone, Cody Williams, and Corey Cook will be your 4th, 5th, and 6th position. So Rick Fagone, Enrique's had a quiet night tonight.
Oh, Enrique.
Yeah, he hasn't made any big waves. Hasn't done anything crazy. Just kind of sitting back. No, it doesn't. Let's go back here to Corey Cook. We already looked at the 4, Cody Williams. There's 6th position. 5 laps to go. And the 7th position, I want to say, is this car right here. Kyle Milliken. They're going to have 8th place. You'll know this name. Hal Amy.
Hal Amy. No,
Huh.
no,
Don't ring any bells?
no.
Last car in the lead lap, Glenn Jamison. We got 4 laps to go. Let's see what's going to shake out here. I didn't want to call it early, but I think I'm right. I think I hit the nail on the head. Richard Holland is out to a 2.5 lead now.
That sounds about right.
There's 2nd place. Vern Bradley. He's just getting by the lap car of the. Jeff Martin is not in a Tito's vodka car. I didn't recognize him at first.
No, he'd be in the CEO car.
I see. Tough break for both these guys tonight, especially Garrett. He led all those laps, man. Vern got caught up in an accident early in the race. He actually made contact with Garrett at one point as well. It's like the 14th knocking the fence down there. He might not be sponsored by Tito's Vodka, but he's still drinking it.
Damn right he is. I'm drinking what is
All
this?
right.
PBR.
PBR. All right, well, PBR is going to
PBR,
take
baby.
us to the finish here. Richard Holland getting it done. Season opener. Vern Bradley's trying like hell to catch him, but to no avail. It's going to be over a 1.5 second lead here when we finish up. So congratulations to Richard Holland and the 31 team, bringing it home in the season opener at Homestead. CheckerWon Motors Manufacturing ARCA Series tonight. Congratulations, driver. That was a mouthful. We're gonna have to work on that. Great job by Richard Holland. 2nd place, Vern Bradley. 3rd place, Garrett Robinson. And I don't know.
We don't have to interview these fuckers, do we?
Oh, we do. We do. I think all the votes went to the number 3, by the way. So we got Hal Amy for driver of the day. We're going to see that 31 burn it down.
I'll give $1 to the 114 if he jams him in the side.
All right, we're going to do our post-race interviews momentarily. Little hiatus. Got to grab another beer to get through this. Nation, you want any of these interviews?
I don't care.
All right, well, we'll pull them up in just a moment. But I'm going to take a little hiatus, little bathroom break, and I'll be right back. Congratulations to the 31 of Richard Holland.
And the race is going to go on. 119, Austin Wagner under battle from the 70 car, Burt Wilson. Burt Wilson's going to nose ahead. Oh my goodness, what a pass right there. Coming to the white flag this time. Will they make it to the start-finish line all the way around the triangle here? They're there. We're 2 by 2 on the last lap. But there's a 0-0, an 18 car, 1 car, 31 car, and they're wrecking in the front. For the lead, here's the race right here. Nick Gardner, Richard Holland, Ryan Daniels. Ryan W. Daniels. The 0-0 car crossing the start-finish line, winning the opener here.
The Bradley Cooper. Richard Allen, never heard of him.
You shouldn't have been worried, Coop. No, I was worried. I was
What
worried.
did I tell you before the goddamn race, Richard?
What'd you say?
I said, you might as well just hand the season over to him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that if that's what they want to do. I don't have to compete with Keaton and them guys.
Well, you won like I thought.
Yeah, well, I tell you, I drove it about as hard as I've driven this place those last 20 laps. Vern short pitted me by 2 laps, and I didn't think it was going to make that much of a difference, but he did get out on me by over 2 seconds, and I thought that was the race. I figured Vern, out front with 2-second lead, he could probably drive it and wheel it enough because he's a wheelman, and he's fast. And I was like, man, I don't know if I got to get by Garrett. I was like, oh, this is not good. I tried to clear Garrett when I come out of the pits. I tried to clear him, but I couldn't. And I thought that was the race right there when I couldn't get around Garrett and he got in front of me there. And I thought that was the race because I was going to have to use it up to get around him. But I tried a little bit different line, and I absolutely drove the wheels off it those last 20 laps. I don't think I've driven it that hard here ever before. I always run the bottom here. I always run that groove up off the bottom, that one little groove there. I don't run way down at the bottom like that. I just never have. But I run that groove, where I ran tonight. That's where I always run here. Woo! Hell yeah, man. I like this place. I love running here. I wanted to win tonight just to kick the season off. I mean, obviously I want to win tomorrow night, but this feels good, to kick the season off with a win. Like I said, anywhere else, I just like running here. I like this track. But that was a hell of a drive, man. For me, my left arm is killing me because I pulling on the wheel so hard, but honestly, I don't think I've ever driven it as hard as I did the last 20-25 laps there. Yeah, Garrett had a hell of a car. I mean, he was quicker than me on the short run. I felt like he was overdriving it a little bit, and I felt like I could drive around him, later in the run. It took a little longer than I thought, but it did work. And then, like I say, that once I cleared him on that last run there, I was just driving the wheels off it. And that 1 or 2 laps fresher tires does make a big difference here, but I didn't think it'd be that much.
Brad,
Oh,
be the
yeah.
Cooper.
Yep. We'll have to watch out for Coop. Hopefully, you can come out and lead the most laps and win the race, Coop.
Aside from me.
Well, aside from Nation, he knows I got to thank him every week for everything he does for me.
Which is nothing.
A support system. No, I just want to thank my teammates. We say it every week, but we work so well together. We talk a lot during the week, and strategies and things we're gonna do, and it just we just work well together. Just want to thank everybody on the HDRM team we had a hell of a team run tonight. Really, a couple of the guys didn't quite get the finishes that we were hoping for, but everybody ran strong. Hal had a hell of a run. Yeah. Yeah, hell of a job, man. Good job, Hal. Proud of him for sticking in there. He doesn't like this place, but proud of him for sticking in there and putting in the work and the effort, and paid off tonight.
I can't pull anybody anywhere. I'm actually moving my Jeep right now. Uh-oh.
Was it me?
Targeted who they are.
Maybe it was Nation. I
Maybe
bet
it was
Nation
me.
did it. Oh, that's not good.
No.
I was setting my corner up too early. That's exactly what happened, and I threw. I don't think I threw it away. 31 car class of the field tonight, in my opinion, and he had a couple lap fresher tires than I did, so I was happy to battle Garrett for second right there, all the way to the end. Yeah, and I was kind of hoping for that. I mean, I thought maybe that I could, that last run, I think my worst runs tonight were the first run and the last run, literally. And the last run, from the time I left pit road, it was like I never could get the car underneath of me. And I knew I was in trouble. The 31 was fast all night. He had 2 lap better tires, and he got around Garrett Robinson like he was tied to a stump. And I knew I was in trouble then. Oh, it was, and I want to thank everyone that come out tonight. I want to take a minute to do that. Not to mention, the race was just fantastic. The amount of cautions was low. Green flag pit stops, just this is how you want a season to open. It really is. And I want to say congratulations to the 31 of Richard Howland on a hell of a run tonight, and also the 97 of Garrett Robinson. I'm liking the scheduler and the way he worked that out, and I'm looking
Me
at
too.
I like
that guy.
I'm looking at the schedule, and we're headed to Milwaukee next week, and I kind of like that place, so it'll be fun. I don't think so. I think I left that out. So we got but we got some pretty good short tracks in there that we haven't ran. Some I think one of them on here we haven't ran at all, but absolutely. Matt Egan did a great job admin, and I want to thank him too while we got him in here.
What the fuck did I do? All right. Okay. You know I'm sitting in a Jeep in a parking lot of a hotel, right? That did happen.
Garrett had a hot rod tonight, man.
Yeah, I got you. My bad.
Garrett. Garrett,
Yeah,
Garrett, Garrett, Garrett.
I think on that last run, I just let too conservative too early and just didn't try hard enough early.
Uh-oh. I wouldn't say that. All of them. And
I
what
don't
Coop,
think Garrett needs no help.
what Coop is actually saying is do the opposite that I would do. Yeah, don't do this.
Yeah, Nation can be my on-track trainer.
Oh no, you don't want that, sir.
To be on a broadcast?
You want to be on a broadcast?
I mean, I kind of went in pit road kind of hot, and I think I made up a little bit of ground, but I lost it all when we got back on the track.
Cooper. Say hi, Savannah. No, she just yeah. Nope, she's just a coworker.
Yep.
Yeah, hell of a run, Garrett, tonight, man. You were fast. You had a hot rod.
All right, I gotta get out of here, folks.
I appreciate it. It was a good race.
Nation, have a good night, buddy.
It was good running with you, man. See you, Nation. Get the hell to work.
Congratulations, Richard.
Thank you, bub.
Points are updated.
That's fucking mean, dude.
I need to change that logo on the website, Nation. We need to work on that.
Yeah.
When you're not working.
No,
I sent it to you, didn't I?
That ain't gonna fit on the website. I can blow that son bitch up. Oh, you know what? I can do that myself.
Dude,
I'll
it's
put it on
fucking
there.
like
I'll put it on
3,000
there,
by
Nation. I'll
3,000.
put it on there.
It's fucking huge. You should have it.
Go to work, Nation. Go to work.
I am at work. You fucker.
I am. I'll put them up there. I know how to blow it up. It'll be all right.
Okay.
I'm gonna shut up now.
All right. I gotta get.
What?
What else do you think?
Nice. Yeah, for a track that I wasn't. I mean, I gotta thank Richard and them guys. They helped me a lot with this track. I appreciate it. Yeah, it felt good. It was a good run. Yeah, I think it'll be a good one. That'd be Vern. Yeah, I think it's gonna be that, and then I'm gonna sponsor the truck series, so one's gonna be CheckerWon and the other one's Amy Contracting Truck Series. Yeah, we need to thank Artie for that too. That was really nice of him to do. And Coop will be out on the track with us. Yeah, we'll get her.
And the race is going to go on. 119 Austin Wagner under battle from the 70 car Burt Wilson. Burt Wilson's going to nose ahead. Oh my goodness, what a pass right there. coming to the white flag this time. Will they make it to the start-finish line all the way around the triangle here? They're there. We're 2 by 2 on the last lap. But there's a 0-0, an 18 car, 1 car, 31 car, and they're wrecking in the front. For the lead, here's the race right here. Nick Gardner, Richard Holland, Ryan Daniels. Ryan W. Daniels, the 0-0 car, crossing the start-finish line, winning the opener here.